Yes, the human race has its problems. There's impending climate change, risk of a world war, or AI taking over humanity. But that's the big picture. To make change as one person, you have to think a little smaller. You have to think like this guy named Mahatma Gandhi. Be the change you want to see in the world. And the best part is you get to choose what you change. No boss, just what is worth your time. And for me, it started 12 years ago in a rice village, when a young man wanted to volunteer in Cambodia and teach English. You see, when you give to the world gives back. You get taken into families, you're invited into people's homes, and they get you drunk. And that means something, and it's real. And real feels good. So you give more. But just wait, before we continue, just let me give you some context about Cambodia. In 1975, there's a guy named Pol Pot, this guy. And he decided to adopt the communist ideals and did one of the worst genocides in human history. He murdered 1/4 of the population, and that lasted till 1979. But you see, there was another world event. The Vietnam War was going on, and America with its B-52 bomber bombed Cambodia into the Stone Age. So it was a rough go, a bad time in history, and even today, out of the 195 countries, Cambodia ranks 159. But don't let financial numbers fool you. Cambodia is rich with culture, community, and tradition. So you raise some more money, and you come back and build a school. And what was one man now turns into 2 men, and a friend turns into a brother. Now 2 who want to make the world better by simply making a village better. And you think to yourself, this world is getting a little bit nicer. These kids are getting a little bit smarter and dreaming a little bit bigger. Then the world stops. COVID hits.
It is a staggering number we never could have imagined.
Chaos, shutdowns, death, mass graves, division, economic turmoil. But humanity finds its way, and the world is still turning. And then that voice starts calling. Can one man change the world? You start making calls. You call your friends. You start a GoFundMe. You call your family. You tell your story. I'm going to Cambodia to help a village. And the people answer. You work your ass off. You start putting money away. And after hustling, working, and calling, you raise $11,000. So the question, can one man change the world? But I'm not one man. I'm an entire village of people, men and women, part of a community working towards something better. The next generation to take its place. Building little tables for little people. Literally buying a pile of toys for the kids to play because it's probably the best thing to watch is kids laughing and having fun. So we bought pencils and pens. We bought markers for the whiteboard. We bought more pencils and the ABCs so the kids could see the letters. We bought notebooks, and then we grabbed this empty truck and filled it with 2,000 notebooks, 4,000 sheets of white paper, 2,000 pencils, 2,000 pens, 300 markers, rulers, crayons, and so much more. The boys done good, so we loaded everything up, grabbed the little tables for the little people, and headed to the school to drop it off. You see, to make change, it's not about yelling about the world's injustices. It's not begging that you should have more, or telling someone that they're wrong and you're right. To make change, it's moments in your life. You build on them. Something as simple as volunteering, teaching English, turned into building a school, turned into saying, God, it's good to be alive. I'm going back to help my village. It starts small, and it grows. Be the change you want to see in the world. And then when it's done, there's no fireworks. There's no big hurrah, but you'll be sitting with your team in the middle of some rice village, in the middle of nowhere, drinking a beer, watching a sunset, knowing that this village got a little better.